Couldn't have been a better day.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect little breeze and everything. Track was nice today. Blah, 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 blah. I swear, this chemo brain's really gonna hurt me during this interview.
Smile, show me where it hurts, 'cause you ain't got nothing to worry about. I said smile, no matter what you hurt.
Hi, my name's Lewis Mackay. I'm 22 years old, and I live in Joppatown, Maryland.
Smile, 'cause you ain't got nothing to worry about, anything at all. Oh, you don't know anything at all.
I've been racing motocross for about 8 years, while riding motocross for 8 years. And I started racing when I was about 14 years old. I started off at Blue Diamond Motocross. That's really where I got my roots from riding, was over there. I've been racing really any district I could. I don't really race any series, but I normally just hit the Loretta Lynn qualifiers or just really any local race that's close by me. And then I normally get maybe top 3 in all my classes that I was racing up and coming, not since I went into the A class, but I'm still working on that just now. Back in October, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and I had all my surgeries done, and the doctor basically said in January that my cancer had came back. So he put me on chemotherapy, and that's basically what I've been dealing with just now, since back in January. It's been a tough road. It's something to wake up to every single day. It's something really hard to battle with. But I've found a way. I've found like a secret that I've gotten to find out for myself, is just positive energy, and literally just overcoming the chemotherapy with my head and waking up every morning and just saying to myself that I can make it past it, and riding motocross. It's tearing me up. Chemo says no riding, but I want to ride. Whew. I normally didn't have any problems doing like a half-hour moto. Fitness and like endurance really wasn't an issue, but the chemo is taking away all my hard work and fitness. So just doing a lap or 2 out here is very difficult. So my body is not wanting to recover. Whew. But I'm loving it though. I want to fight it and keep riding.
What was your reaction when you first heard about, you had cancer? What was your reaction to that?
Am I gonna die? That was the first one. I was like, well, actually, that wasn't my first reaction. Well, I kind of didn't believe it myself, because I had a lump, and I was like, you know what? I would never thought it was gonna happen to me. I thought it was like, it's one of those things that you think you're invincible to, because you always hear about it as like, oh, that person has cancer, that's terrible, but you never think it can actually happen to you. But I went in, got myself checked. The doctor said I had cancer, and I just kind of thought it was a joke. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Well, I found out that Friday, and then my life changed that Monday. I went in right for surgery. So it's like, since October, my life, I look at things completely different. I really wish that a lot of people would look at things the way I do now. I wish I've always looked at the way I look at things now than what I've been doing. I'm really happy with everything. It was tough when I first found out, but I'm the type of person, I look at my glass half full, not half empty, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. So I'm just gonna find a way to beat it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my hands, It's like, I have cancer, but it's not like I can just take it out of my body and throw it. I have to there's nothing I can do about it. So if it comes back, it comes back. I'll beat it again. That's not gonna be an issue. I posted on Facebook that I was going in for my first chemotherapy session. I was kind of bummed out about it, but my mom and dad really stuck with me, and my entire family, my girlfriend stuck with me through it. which really means a lot coming for a lot of people. I mean, I just want to basically send my message to them and say, you know, if you're going through cancer, if you're going through any issues in life, you just got to think positive. I mean, life is beautiful. That's what you have to really think about. I go in through the Kaufman Cancer Center Monday through Friday for about six to 7 hours on this chemo tab that just pumps fluid and a bunch of drugs that make me feel kind of loopy and really sick. But like watching a bunch of MXPTV videos, I thought that, you know, hey, like I can use motocross to wake me up in the morning and get really excited. I mean, I literally, it sounds silly, but this is exactly how I get through it. I play music. I look at myself in the mirror if I'm going to chemo, like let's do it. And I start like shuffling in front of the chair. It's like it's self-motivation is what you need to get through anything. It's not like I don't need any. I do. Everyone's support has made this so good for me, but it's all in my head, and I literally I look into the mirror and I say, I can do this. Like I can race motocross, I can defy the odds. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy. I mean, just being out here today is really tough, like very tough for me. I'm struggling. Just even me and Matt had a fun time. He's like, I had to take a break every lap and a half, but I'm doing it. I'm happy with myself, and it's gonna come. It's gonna take time for me to get my endurance back and my skill back on the motocross bike, but I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be out on the dirt bike and just sharing, and even sharing my story with everyone. Like, I want to really inspire some people. If you have cancer, if you're going through chemotherapy, you can do it. It's tough. It's something. I'm not saying it's easy. You're gonna really have a hard time, but it can be so much easier on you, on your family, and all your loved ones if you have a positive mindset. Because if you notice, when one bad thing happens and you have a negative mindset, more negatives happen. So if you change it and say everything's possible and I'm positive, nothing but good things happen. And that's what's happening now. It's unbelievable. Well, right now the doctor says I'm in remission. So once the cancer can always come back. But like I said, I'm not gonna I have no control over it, so I'm not even gonna worry. But my goal this year for 2014 is to make it to Loretta Lynn's and open pro sport and then 250A. I'm gonna be training in the gym. I'm gonna be going to method jiu-jitsu training full time, trying to get my endurance up. I'm gonna be basically just working with my nutritionist just to try and get myself up and running, get my body healthy back again, because the chemo literally tears my body up, and it's really hard to maintain a good eating habit when your body doesn't really want it. It's going to be tough because to be honest, I'm not working right now. I couldn't work throughout my chemo. I could race because I was doing it every other weekend, but I don't think any job would have hired me or anything like that if I was going through my chemo. So I mean, my mom and dad have been outstanding they paid for all my medical bills. We were covered with that, which is fantastic. I'm 22 years old, you know, that's why I'm starting my own company called Me Too Positive Wear. And my meaning is if you can do that, so can I, me too. And I'll stay positive through all the struggles life gives me. It's not just a t-shirt company, it's what it stands for. It's what got me through my chemo. It's a motivational company, you know. I've been working on it for a while, but it really has wanted me to kick into gear and get it started and get it going once I've been through this. And this is what's gonna help me to go to the tracks, to pay for the gas, to pay for the races, because it's an expensive sport, you know. Everything is these days, but it's something I want to do, and I want to save up money so I can train during the week sometimes, and I really want to have a full go at this. Because I think I do have the talent. If I put 100% into it, I really want to give it a go this year and see what I can do. I'll be riding a 252 stroke in the 250A and open pro sport class, so I'm going to see what I can do. Definitely like to thank my mom and dad, my family, just for taking me to the chemo every single day and putting up with it and really helping me out, like literally spoiled me rotten through the entire chemo. They made it fantastic for me. My mom had the bed made for me, had everything clean. She was everyone was fantastic in my family. We all worked as a good team. My girlfriend Brianna was there the entire time. She was fantastic throughout that. The Hoffmans, actually, Cheryl Hoffman actually works at the Kaufman Cancer Center. I got to see her every single morning. This is actually their property. I want to thank the Hoffman family for letting me ride at their track and let me use their property. I'd like to thank the Kaufman Cancer Center for taking such good care of me. Give me an iPad and just to relax, and they treated me like a king inside there. Herb Lizjack for setting up a fundraiser for me. Tyler Hayes from Limited Decal for hooking my bike up with some really awesome graphics. Eddie and Michelle Abney at Method MMA for letting me go train at their gym. Jeff at PR2 Motors, Jeremy at Evo Industry, the Farrell family, and everyone that's really supported me and messaged me. It really means a lot. It's made my entire situation so easy. Well, not easy, but you guys have lifted me up so much. I just really want to thank you so much for all of your support. Positive mind, positive time. The chemo's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. You can like edit this out, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, it's all going in.
You should just like write like a little cloud poof of like. I was at the top of the head. I'm actually proud of myself. The chemo brain didn't really affect me there. Hey! I'm trying, like this chemo I'm really fighting it because I took my medication. This is.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
I'm sorry, that was, you know, I was really struggling, but we did it.
Yeah, that's great.